You're free to go, Ms. Clark.
Thank you.
Attorney Worthing, will Mr. Miller be taking the plea?
Yes, he's prepared to proceed with that.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Officer Corporal Garcia, you're free to go.
Which case is that?
That's the bigger case.
Huh?
That's this case, but that's bigger. Call that one next for the return attorney.
All right, looks like OLSI Muko. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. State your full name for the record, please.
Yes, good morning, Judge. For the record, Marie Garion on behalf of the defendant, P13853.
Very well. This is a civil infraction, so are you waiving your client's appearance?
Yes, I am, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, because I know I did not see a name already. All right, and how are we gonna, well, let me put the case on the record. This is SP 1402641, the People versus OC, OLSI, Muko, MUCO. Mr. Muko, let me make sure that is a Mr. Yes, it's male. Mr. Muko is charged with one count of a civil infraction for failing to stop at a street or intersection. There is an offer, counsel, that if he were to plead today, they would offer 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone, a 0-point ticket. Is that what you are going to accept on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. On behalf of my
All
client, I would plead responsible to the added count with the understanding the original charge would be dismissed.
Very well. And did you talk to your client about this morning? I know you waived his presence, but he understands that you're going to accept the plea and waive his presence?
That is correct, Judge.
Very well. For a factual basis, can I use the a ticket or a register of action?
Yes, Judge.
All right, that on the date of December 27, 2022, Mr. Muko was operating a motor vehicle in the area of Artesian and West Davidson in the city of Detroit, and he failed to stop at an intersection. You accept that as
Yes,
a
Judge.
factual basis? The
Yes.
court will enter a reduced plea of driving 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone. That ticket will cost $125. It has to be paid within 14 days.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you, counsel.
Have a good day, everyone.
As well.
Thank you.
What do we have next, Madam Clerk?
And then we have one.
What, 9? At what? All right. Let's see, what do we have? We have Ciandra McGee. Ciandra McGee, unmute your microphone, state your full name.
Trying to bring her out. The first one. Jen, can you go in and get Ms. McGee out? Oh, never mind, she's out now.
All right, Miss McGee. State
Yes,
your full
how are
name,
you?
please. I'm well,
Ciandra
thank you
McGee.
for asking.
Thank you. Ciandra McGee.
All right, Miss McGee, you have ticket number SP 144-38801.
Yes.
The People versus Ciandra, SEANDRA McGee, MCGEE. Did I pronounce your name correctly, ma'am?
Yep, Ciandra.
Ciandra,
did.
very well. All right. On this ticket, ma'am, you're charged with one count of fail to yield to an emergency vehicle. You also have ticket number SP 144-38802. Improper turn causing an accident. Both of these matters are civil infractions. It appears that the people have made an offer that if you pled to the fail to yield to an emergency vehicle as charged, they would dismiss the improper turn causing an accident. Do you want to resolve these by a plea of responsible today, ma'am, or do you want to set these both for formal hearings? A formal hearing looks very much like a trial, but it is not a trial. Oh, it's set for formal hearing today. Very well. And we have the officers present. We do have the officers. I saw that officer check in earlier.
Excuse me.
Yes.
So I was, the last time we said we had evidence and they were supposed to send me videos. They sent me videos of somebody else's accident. They didn't even send me the video of my accident.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about that, ma'am. So let me see. We're gonna need Ms. Rogers back.
Okay, she should be logging on momentarily. She's doing another case for attorney.
Okay. All right, ma'am. We only have 2 cases left, so I'm gonna do this last other case, and then we're gonna, as soon as the prosecutor comes back, we'll handle your case.
Okay, thank you.
So you can mute your microphone, ma'am, and we'll get everything set for that. So this, hey, Mr. Miller has a lot of tickets here, huh? Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 tickets. And which means,
Falling off, so let's get back in.
yeah, well, it looks like there's some tickets out here that stayed also. But 2 tickets that stayed. All right. Proper plates and improper plates, both state tickets. All right, don't. All right, Mr. Miller, are you in the courtroom now?
Yes, I am.
All right, state your full name, sir.
DeMar Miller.
All right, Mr. Miller, you have ticket number SP 1400862. The People versus DeMar, DEMAR, Miller, MILLER. Mr. Miller, on this ticket, you have 1 count for careless driving. It is a civil infraction. You also have SP 1400850, driver license suspended. SP 1400850, no insurance, misdemeanor. SP 1339071, misdemeanor for unregistered or untitled vehicle. SP 1339063, driver license not valid. SP 1339062, no insurance. SP 1206180, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. SP 1206101, strike that. SP 120610501, driver license suspended. SP 1400850, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. And we have SP 1339061, improper plates, and SP 1400861, improper plates. All right, counsel.
Good morning, Judge Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Miller. Sir, could you state your name, please?
DeMar Miller.
Judge, there's a date and time set for trial. 2 of the 3 officers have appeared. My client understands his rights. He wants to waive his rights, accept the offer that's been tendered by the city.
I think we ought to just have a trial, and then I can send Mr. Miller to jail, because Mr. Miller seems to do what he wants to do. You got 11 tickets here, sir. 11 tickets. If I just gave you my minimum fine that I give people, that'd be $2,500, sir. $2,500. So I think since you do what you want to do, sir, I should do what I want to do today.
No,
This is
no,
ridiculous.
Your Honor. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, I understand that, sir. But you want to drive without a license, which means you could go to jail. So if you do what you want to do, sir, because there is no way you should have 11 tickets out here for no road driver's license. Have you ever had a license, sir?
Yes, I've had a license, Your Honor. I'm getting it together. I just got a job and back work.
Okay. All right, so let's see here. So when did you start getting it together, sir? Because I see one ticket right here that has a date of October 23rd, 2022. So that's just a few months ago. I see one April, I see a couple for April 2022. I see October 2022. See another one, October, that's the same date. It's like 3 of these are all October 23rd, 2022. So when did you start getting it together? Because that's not very long ago, sir.
Your Honor, I just started working. I'm gonna get it together. I don't want to go to jail. I'll do whatever I have to do. I don't mean that, you know.
Well, let's make a deal, Mr. Miller. Let's make a deal. We're gonna take care of these today, but if I see you again, it won't be so easy. How about that? Because I'm giving you advance notice. You understand?
Oh, he's there.
He left, Your Honor.
You know, it
Oh, I
shows him
see.
on the screen. I see him still on the screen.
His audio.
Yeah, I don't know that he has audio anymore because I see his name still on the screen. Now he's falling off, so I guess he'll come back in.
It happened several times, Judge, even when I was.
Say to him, and he heard that, so.
Yes, he did.
I see him back on the screen, but I don't see audio. All right, and that's our last.
No.
No,
No, Your Honor, we have Mr. McComb.
for just letting me know that. Okay,
Give me 1 second.
we do Mr. McComb while we're waiting for Mr. Miller to come back.
Hold on 1 second.
No, I don't mean to interrupt, but did you handle corporate rule stuff?
I had sent you a message, Corporal Rule, saying that you were free to go because the lady took a plea, the attorney took a plea on behalf of the client.
The both of them, the Muko and Irwin?
Irwin never showed up. We only had
Okay, thank you.
no problem.
Stay safe out there.
All right, Your Honor, thank you. Have a great day.
Mhm. All right. All right, while we're waiting for the other gentleman to come back, we have Mr. Lyndon McCombs. Mr. McCombs, you look familiar to me. I talked to you not so long ago, didn't I? You have to unmute, sir. You have to unmute.
All right, I talked to you in the court, sir, with Miss Bonnie. And then
Okay.
I remember you now, Mom, today, back some months ago.
I'm trying to remember what we talked about when you were here before. We did not complete your case on that day, or that was another case that you had. What was it, Madam Clerk?
This one.
No, the case was completed. What it was is that we came before you on Zoom back in, I can't remember the exact date, but it's on our way. And then he came in the courtroom because he kept asking for the plea to be set aside.
Oh, that's why you look familiar. Okay,
And I expressed to him that the only way to do that was to file a motion. You granted him a hearing date, which is today, and he was supposed to have his own counsel because he said that he would get an attorney. But nevertheless, we had the incomparable attorney, Phyllis Gabriel Robinson, who loves me so very much, deal with him, and here we are.
okay. All right, so you were gonna come back with an attorney, you did not do so. And so I took a guilty plea from you on the date of January 23rd, 2023. And then you came back to the courtroom and you wanted to have that set aside. I wouldn't just do it automatically because I told you come back with me or my clerk told you to come back with an attorney. And you said you were going to do so. Is that correct?
Your Honor, when I was in your courtroom, you set this for a date. If I knew I had to come in with an attorney today.
Okay, no, all right, sir. We're here. We're here. But I never set aside the guilty plea before. I let you come back and make an argument for it. Yeah, I let you come back to make an argument to set it aside, but I've never set it aside. So what, Madam Counsel, Attorney Phyllis Gaden Robinson, you had an opportunity to talk with Mr. McCombs?
Yes, Your Honor. So this is a complicated combination of the issue started in another court jurisdiction, police department kind of spilled over to Detroit because of issues that happened in Southgate. Mr. McComb's license appears to have been suspended, to my understanding, for an incident in Southgate. After that, he received a ticket for driving without a license.
Okay.
He was given an offer to plead to the reduced charge of failure to display / no operator's license on person, so he didn't get points or pay a fine. Now I'm unclear as to if he paid.
No, there will still be a fine. He may not get any points, but there will still be a fine.
And to pay a fine, so he wouldn't get any points and he would pay a fine. It was how it should have been worded, Your Honor. Right. So I'm not unclear as to if he paid that fine or not.
Has not.
Okay, so his request is to set aside his guilty plea based upon the fact that he did not understand the ramifications of the plea. Is that correct, Mr. McComb?
Correct. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And
no, sir. No, sir. Sir, every plea I take, I swear you in and I go over all your rights and I ask you, do you understand? I take every plea the same way. So I know I explained your rights to you. I do that on every single case.
You did explain to me that when what I was getting, but Your Honor, what I'm trying to express to the court, Your Honor, is for one, I would like to go back to the date of incident, Your Honor. For one, I was charged with driving while no license not proper, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm a vendor. I sell food for a living. I run El Sol.
Okay, so Mr. McComb, one second. I'm sorry, Your Honor, if I may. Mr. McComb, I need you to be conscious of the fact that you are making a recorded record, right? And so I don't want you to talk too much and get yourself and create other issues for yourself. We are here for the question of whether or not on the date and time you encountered Officer Shabazz, you had a valid license. That is the question.
Yes, and I had a green light.
You're breaking up, sir.
And at the time, the officer, I didn't even know.
So I think what you said was at the time you encountered the officer, you didn't know?
At the time I encountered the officer on 626 here, I did not green license. The police department did not alert. You're breaking up.
Your Honor, is he fading out for you too?
It's breaking up, but
the police department never told me that the license, but I had green license. I didn't know that when I got encountered that day by the police officer, or else I would express to him I had a green license. I didn't.
Okay. All right. You had, sir, if the officer writes you a ticket for no driver's license, he told you you had no license. How else is he going to write you a ticket for no license without you saying he didn't tell me I didn't have a license. How could he write you a license for no, a ticket for no license if that's not informing you right then? If you didn't know before, that's not the officer's responsibility. That the Secretary of State sends you something. And if you didn't know, you got tickets before, you didn't resolve them, which you should know that you had no license.
Kind of here on the Secretary of State, this is when they sent it to me, Connor, and this was the about the green note.
So let me tell
Mr.
you, let me tell you
Mr.
something,
McComb.
sir. This ticket was on 6/26/2022. I have your driver's license in front of you. I showed that you had a violation on 3/5/2018. You had a violation of 7/11/2018. You had a violation of 7/19/2019. You had a judgment against you in Southgate on January 2nd, 2021. You had a suspension. Hold on, sir. You had a suspension from that ticket in Southgate that said it was effective from 3/16/2021 to 3/23/2021. Okay. Then you had a violation on January 2nd, 2021 in Southgate. Let's see, that's got an older date on it. All right. You had a violation of 5/7/2022, where you pled guilty in Southgate for operating while impaired. So, and you pled guilty on 5/7/2000, no, on 8/6/2022, but you had your citation was 5/7/2022. And let's see, restricted license, 2002.
It's all the same case, Your Honor.
Hold on. It doesn't matter, sir. I'm showing that you had a complied consent refusal suspension, and your license was suspended on 5/28/2022 because you had a drunk driving case and you failed to comply, and they suspended your license on 5/28/2022, and it was suspended until 5/27/2023. This ticket was 6/26/2022. Your license was suspended on 5/28/2022, a month before it. So you didn't have a license, sir.
And just an FYI, I reached out to the court reporter on that day, and he was advised of his rights. He
All
was
right.
advised of the plea. He decided to take a plea.
Sir, I got something from the court reporter on that date that said on that day you were told you had a right to a trial and you decided to plea instead. I know I told you that, sir, because I do it on every single case, every single one. None go by and I do it. I don't do it. So your license was suspended, sir. And your license was suspended because you had you were stopped for alcohol related, or what they believed is alcohol related. And if you refuse to comply or take a breathalyzer or take blood or anything like that, they will suspend your license immediately. And they did in that case. So you did not have a license, sir.
This
On the date of this event.
from Southgate, I did not refuse. You clearly see right here.
Sir, I wasn't there. I'm telling you what the Secretary of State records say. So I don't know what you're trying to show me. I can't read it like that, though. You know what? I'm going to let you put that up. I'm going to zoom in on it. So hold up whatever you're trying to show me, sir. I can't read that like that. All I'm getting is a glare. I can't read it, and it's off to the side. You don't need to be in the picture, sir. I just need to see the paperwork. You muted yourself.
Sorry, let me take the cover. Hey, can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can hear you fine, but I can't see. You're not holding up. You're not putting something where I can read it to see what you're trying to show me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm putting it up to you now. Your Honor, it says right here where it says suspect. Let me get a little closer. Suspect was asked to perform field sobriety test.
What does that have to do with this, sir? What, so,
I've been
okay,
set
all
up-
right, well, let me
I've been
ask you
set
this,
up
sir. Let me ask you this.
Yes,
You said you took a field sobriety test, okay? All right.
Yes, sir.
Was it positive for alcohol?
Yes, sir.
All right, then they would have suspended your license, sir.
They issued me a green license, Your Honor. I have that paper right here. I had a green license on that day, Your Honor. And I
Sir,
didn't even know that Southgate issued it to me. Your Honor, they did not tell me that they even took my license from me, and that's not fair, Your Honor.
sir, if you're drinking and driving, they could do, that's not fair that you put people's lives at risk. That's what's not fair.
Your Honor, they alleged that I was drinking and driving. I have a medical marijuana card, and I had got conflicting.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else, Mr. McCombs.
Yes, sir.
If you have a medical marijuana card, that doesn't mean you can smoke marijuana and drive.
No, it doesn't, Your Honor.
What you say? It does not mean you can drive. So if
No,
you're
it
smoking
doesn't.
marijuana, it doesn't what?
No, it doesn't. I'm saying that I think that it gave a wrong test result, Your Honor.
But so, Mr. McCollum, this is what I tried to discuss with you in the breakout room. Detroit 36th District Court cannot fix your issues with Southgate District Court. The issues you have in Southgate, you have to take up in Southgate. If you think Southgate did something wrong, that's an issue you have to address with Southgate.
When I go to Southgate, they tell me that they can't do nothing for me now because their hands are tied because of this suspension that I got from Detroit. They said I have to first go down.
They can't do anything about Detroit, sir. They can do something about their ticket. And if they did something about their ticket, then I might take that into consideration. So,
but Your Honor, they're telling me I had to go to the district court. That's what the court.
Sir, you took a plea. You took a plea. I went over all of your rights with you. I asked you, were you pleading guilty because you are guilty? I asked every single person that question. You said yes. And that's where it ends, sir, because I'm not going backwards on it. I asked you, were you pleading guilty because you were guilty? And you said yes.
Sir, I pled because you gave me a deal to pay $240, no points. No, that's why.
Yeah, so, no, you know what, sir? I will give you a deal, but I still ask you, are you pleading guilty because you're guilty? I don't give you a deal so you can lie.
Well, I mean, Your Honor, you know, listen, I'm
not going through this anymore. This ticket stands. I'm not going back. I'm not reversing myself. I asked you, you took the plea. That's where we are, sir.
It appears that he logged off, Your Honor.
Yeah, well, guess we're going nowhere anyway on it, so. All right, what do we have left?
Just Mr. Delmar, you were in the midst of with his stuff.
Okay, let me get Mr. McComb's stuff away in front of me so I don't get confused. I'm so easily confused sometimes, I think, so. All right, we were on Mr. Delmar Miller's case and he dropped off. Mr. Miller, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I have no idea where we dropped off, so we're gonna start this all over again, I think. Yeah, Madam Clerk, who has this phenomenal memory, who is like, I'd be lost without her. She indicated that we had started going over your rights, sir. And I was letting you know that you, although there's been an offer for you that if you pled to 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be dismissed. 7 would be dismissed.
Yes.
And I was going over your rights and asking you, did you understand that you have a constitutional right, an absolute right to go to trial? If you went to trial, the prosecution would have to present evidence. That evidence would have to rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. If the evidence doesn't rise to that level, the verdict must be not guilty. However, if you take the offer, you give up your right to have a trial. You understand that? But if you have a trial, you're going to have a trial on all 11 matters, not just the ones we're offering the plea on. You understand that?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
And do you know how you want to proceed on this matter, sir?
I want to take the offer, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Miller, please raise your right hand, state your full name. Did we lose you again, Mr. Miller? Mr. Miller, all right, you keep dropping off. Why don't we give you a telephone number to call in on? Yes.
Mr. Miller, this is the clerk. Can you hear me?
You know, one day it'll be wonderful when all of Detroit is wired up with 5G or even better, fiber optics.
Okay, Mr. Miller, I'm going to give you a number just to call in because trying to zoom in doesn't seem to keep working for you. You keep falling off. Are you ready to take down this number?
Hold on. What you say?
Are you ready to take down this number? We just going to have you call in as opposed to trying to do the app because it's not working for you.
Okay, I'm here now. I got a pretty clean signal right.
Yeah, we've had a clean signal than when you drop off before. So I want you to write this number down anyway, and we'll try to do it right now. But if you fall off again, you'll call back in. Don't come back in the same way. Go ahead, give them the information, Madam Clerk.
Okay, what's the number, Your Honor?
The phone number is 929-436-2866. Once you dial that number, then you put in the meeting ID number, the same number you've been putting in all day.
The 360-331-0000 number. So do we have you now, or we lose you on that?
You have me on. I haven't got the number yet, Your Honor, but I'm. What is it?
She gave the number, sir. The clerk gave the number. Here, let me have that. This is the telephone number you're going to call in. The number, sir. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
929-436-2866. Did you get that? Mr. Miller. Are you there, Mr. Miller? Can you chat that to him?
I don't even know if he'll see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Hello?
Did you hear the number, Mr. Miller, that I gave you?
What is it? 436?
What?
989-436.
I hear you now, Your Honor. You hear me?
Yes, sir. I just read a number off to you. Did you get that?
No, I didn't, Your Honor. All thing I got was 929, Your Honor.
And then 436. 2866.
Wait a minute. 929-436.
2866.
Okay. 313.
Now.
313-929.
No, sir. I didn't say 313. I said just do what I say, sir. 929-436-2866. You got that? Are you gone? Did you try to send it?
I did send it to him.
All right. He looks like he dropped off again. What do we have? We have anything else?
Attorney Rogers, two things. One, we have Attorney Bassan out here, and I'm gonna put you guys in the breakout room momentarily. But then also with the case with Mrs. McGee, Officer Olson is out here. She stated that it was supposed to be some evidence sent to her, but they sent her footage of the wrong stop. So, and it is
that was probably for my office.
Okay. So, I don't know, you want me to put you in, two separate breakout rooms, one with Attorney Basant, yeah,
That'd be
And
great
the-
if I can talk to Attorney Basant first, please.
okay. And then I'll put the two officers in breakout room number 2.
Thank you.
No problem.
And who is handling Miss McGee's case? Is that Mr. Warbling?
Yes,
Perfect, Ben. Let me do this retain one and I'll give you a call on this one, Ben.
Sounds good. Thank you.
okay,
Mr. Miller, are you back?
Hello? Your Honor?
All right. Yes, Mr. Miller, hold on. Just because we've been talking, we do other things when we lose you. You can't just start just talking then because I might be in the middle of something else. Did you get the number that I sent you, Mr. Miller?
No, I'm trying to get it now, Your Honor. It's 92.
Sir, I've read this 3 times to you. 929 436
Uh-huh.
2866.
Okay, I got it, Your Honor.
Now, when you dial that number, then it's going to ask you to enter the meeting ID. Then you'll go back to the 360-331-0000. Then you put that in. That'll bring you into this courtroom.
Hold on, Your Honor.
What do you need me to hold on for, Mr. Miller?
I'm trying to dial it now on my other phone.
I don't need to listen to you dial it, sir. Just dial 929-436-2866. Then it's going to ask for an ID number. Then you put in a 360-331-0000. I got other things to do. I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to dial it in. We'll get you once you get in here.
Okay. You want me to leave the meeting room, Your Honor?
Sir, I want you to go into the meeting room on your phone, on the phone, the telephone, not coming in on Zoom. You can come in on your telephone, that number. The telephone number I gave you, the 929 number is access. Then the 360-331-0000 is specifically this courtroom.
Well, Your Honor, it seems like we're getting a clean signal. You want to try it one more time? And
No, so I want you to call in, sir, because it keeps dropping in the middle. So I'm not going to keep going through this. Just call in. We won't have that problem at all.
Okay, I'm going to call. Oh, hold on, Your Honor.
This one.
9-2.
We're gonna make this last because I can't. You're holding up everybody else.
9-2. Oh wait, hold on. 929 36 313 929 36. When I try to dial it, Your Honor, it say call ended.
Sir, I don't know what you're doing.
so what is the number that you're putting in? Because it didn't sound like he was right when you was typing it out, when you were saying it.
313 929.
No 313. I told you, just dial the numbers that I gave you, sir. Dial it exactly like I gave it. No 313.
929 436 2866.
Wait, hold on. 929 929 what?
Sir, I've given you that number 4 times. Write it down, sir. 929 436 2866. Then it's going to ask you for the ID number. Then that's the 360-331-0000.
Okay, say what's the meeting ID number? It's asking me to enter it, Your Honor.
But the one you keep coming in here with, sir, 360-331-0000.
Was it? It say the meeting ID done. What is it again, Your Honor?
3 6. Are you writing this down, sir? 3
Yeah, hold on,
6
I got
0.
I'm dialing from another phone, Your Honor. I'm trying to.
Sir, 360-331-0000.
Okay, Your Honor,
That's
hold
what
on,
you use to come into here on Zoom.
Okay, what is it, Your Honor?
What is it?
360
331
uh,
0000. 4 zeros.
Okay.
Okay.
What's a participant's ID?
The 360, the 331-0000.
I put it in. It says, okay, 360.
Oh, is that him?
Sir, are you
360.
calling in with a number that ends your telephone number, last 4 digits of 3520?
Yeah, yep, the 419.
Yes, sir. We got you. We got you on the telephone. You can hang that other thing up, your other phone up.
Hello?
We got you, sir. Just hold on now.
Okay. Okay, you hear me, Your Honor?
Sir, I can hear you. I just said, hold on.
Okay.
You said that before. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Let me tell you what your offer is now. You have 11 cases. I've read them before. Did you hear me when I read them before, sir?
Yes, I did. I did hear that, Your Honor.
Okay. You have 11 cases. The people have indicated if you pled to 4, 7 would be dismissed.
Okay.
You hear me? Okay.
Yes, I hear, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to tell you what the ones are that you would be pleading to, and then if you want to take advantage of this offer, Mr. Miller, let me do something right now. I can't see you, but that's okay. I trust you. I need you to raise your right hand and state your full name.
DeMar Miller.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, I do.
Hey, lower your hand. Mr. Miller, you heard the offer that was made that if you pled to 4 charges, and I'll go over them again with you right now. The first one would be drive while license suspended. Let's see, make sure 851. And that would be reduced to fail to display a valid license. Let me pull them out of all of this mess that we have here. Then there is SP 1400862. That is a civil infraction for careless driving. The people have indicated that they would amend and reduce that charge to driving 6 to 10 over. Then you have, let's see, 8502 and 8503. You have SP 1400853. That is no insurance. The people have indicated that they would amend and reduce that charge to improper plate. And then there's one last one. Let me find it. 8502. Then there is ticket number SP 1400852. That's driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. They've indicated that they would amend that down to improper plates. The other 7 tickets would be dismissed. You understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you want to take advantage of that offer today, or do you want to set these all for trial and formal hearing, sir?
I want to take advantage of the offer today, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, what I need you to do is you've already sworn to tell the truth. Do you understand that you have a constitutional right, an absolute right to go to trial? You understand that?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
You understand, if you went to trial, the people would have to prove the case against you. The evidence must rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
If you went to trial, you'd have the opportunity to challenge any evidence presented against you. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
If you plead guilty, sir, you give up that right to challenge the testimony against you. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
And one of the cases is a civil infraction. You would not plead guilty, but you would plead responsible. You can't plead guilty because it's not a criminal matter, but you can plead responsible. And you would not have a trial. You would have what's referred to as a formal hearing. It looks just like a trial, it's conducted just like a trial, but the standard of proof is different. You can't, doesn't have to go all the way up to the standard of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. It's the preponderance of the evidence. Some people have described that as being just a little bit past halfway, if you're looking at a continuum of evidence. All right. So in any event, if you want to plead guilty today, you understand that you'll be giving up your right to challenge this in a trial and formal hearing, right?
Right, I understand, Your Honor.
I have to ask you, sir, are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I asked you that for a reason, sir. This is a court of justice, not a court of convenience. I have people all the time come in here and say, well, I'm not guilty, but I want to get this over with. I cannot accept a plea of guilty for anybody who is not guilty. Again, this is not convenience, this is justice. So I have to take it, you have to be guilty for me to accept your plea. All right, I do accept that you are indicating that you are pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty. And you understand that you're giving up your right to go to trial. Mr. Miller, on ticket number SP 1400850 on the date of October 23rd, 2022, were you operating a motor vehicle, in the area of Evergreen Road in West Chicago in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
I'll find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of, 8501, of failing to display a valid driver's license. All right. On ticket number SP 140086622, on the date of, same date, same incident, October 23rd, 2022. Police officer stopped you at Evergreen in Chicago and city of Detroit. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, that's correct.
He indicated that you were driving in a careless fashion. You were careless driving. What were you doing, sir, that they thought it was careless? Were you going over a high rate of speed? Were you going through intersections or stop signs or yield signs without caution? What did you do that they thought this was reckless?
When they came behind me, I pulled to the side. I was making a turn. And when they pulled me over, they said I was careless driving because of that, Your Honor.
All right. So you said you didn't do anything.
I made a turn when they pulled me over, and they got me and they walked me for care.
So tell me what is careless about making a turn, sir? Did you do it in front of traffic, in front of cars?
I did it in front of traffic, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Gaten Robinson, what do you think?
Attorney Bailey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Attorney. Oh, who was on this case? Attorney Werbling. Is he? Attorney Werbling.
Sorry, Judge. I was just talking with Miss Rogers.
Oh, okay. Mr. Miller indicated that the police officer stopped him and he turned at an intersection in front of traffic. That enough for careless driving?
We'll stipulate, yes, Judge.
All right. So that's a close one. So I don't know how close the traffic was, but so could be. In any event, I'll find you responsible for driving 6 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. That's a big come down, so from the original charge. Then you have SP 1400850 on, this is also the same date, October 23rd, 2022. The vehicle you were driving, sir, was that your vehicle?
Yes, it was.
And was that vehicle insured?
No, it was not, Your Honor.
Find you guilty of the reduced charge of improper plates. And lastly, sir, on SP 140085002, on the same date, the vehicle you were driving, you've already said it was your vehicle. Was that vehicle properly registered?
No, Your Honor.
And you guilty of improper plates. The other matters will be dismissed, sir. Your fine
Yes,
will
I am.
be, let me tell you what your fine is going to be right now. Let's see.
Okay, let me write this down here.
Uh, 6 to 10 over. All right, sir, I'm gonna have to give you two fines. One is for the civil infraction. The civil infraction, here's my cheat sheet. Here it is. 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, sir, is $135. You'll have to pay that. That is a civil infraction. That has to be paid within 14 days of today's date. $135. There is 2 points that does come with that. The other charge had 3 points. So you got a reduction in that as well. So $135 must be paid within 14 days. The other 3 charges are $225 each. That's a total of $675. I can give you time to pay that though, if you need time.
Okay, can you give me about 30 days, Your Honor? Or
you 60 days,
what's
sir.
the longest you can give me to pay that?
Well, you asked for 30. I said I'll give you 60. You need more than that?
No, 60 will be enough, Your Honor. That'll be perfect. I can pay that within 30 to 40 days. And I'll pay the within 14 days. I had that paid in a week, the other one.
Okay, all right, sir. You told me you could pay at the time. That's all I need to know. I don't need any more explanation. The $675 must be paid within 60 days, sir. 60 days from today's date will be August the 17th, August 17th. So have it paid within on or before August 17th. You do not have to wait for August the 17th to pay it. You could pay $10 here, $20 there. I don't care what it looks like, long as the whole $675 is paid on August the 17th. All right.
Yes,
the other one, I'll strike that. The 135 must be paid within 14 days. All right, you got that, sir? Then do you know how and where to pay, Mr. Miller?
No, where do I think I can come down to the court or at a kiosk, can't I?
You can come down to the court. You can come down during normal business hours and pay at a cashier's window. You can pay at a cashier, strike that, at a kiosk. They're called DivDat, D-I-V-D-A-T. They're all over the city. You can find them in the Meyer stores. If you happen to live anywhere near Northwest Activity Center, they're in there. You can Google it. They're all over the city. So, and of course, you can go online at 36districtcourt.org and you can pay online as well. So now you know the ways to pay it. You know how much to pay. You know when it has to be paid by. You're all set, sir, if you understand that.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
You can sign off. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Whew.
Judge, if I may, Judge, this is Attorney Kevin Basana, Mr. Kenneth Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
Judge,
how are you, Mr. Basana? I haven't seen you in a while.
I know it's been a while, Judge. Good to see you. And so, Judge, I just have a special request on this one. So I spoke with the prosecutor. She is offering a reduction, but that reduction is going to come with possible drug court, which means he would have to be interviewed by probation.
Yes.
Is it possible to ask for a very brief adjournment on this one for me to kind of go over
everything?
It is
possible to ask for that, and it is very possible that you will receive that adjournment.
Thank you, Judge.
How much?
Whatever date the attorneys agree on, Judge, is fine with me.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the clerk. She said whatever date do you and Ms. Rogers agree on, we'll enter it in the system for that adjournment date at your convenience.
Okay, that's fine. I haven't spoke to Ms. Rogers about a new date, but any date is fine for me. So if the court wishes to put it over, I don't know if she's the regular courtroom prosecutor, but
she is.
Whatever date the court.
This is her courtroom.
So
and she's out here. She can hear you, counsel.
Yep, I'm present, and yep, I'm always here. And the last week of June, I'm in a training, so any day besides that.
Okay, can we get Can we do Friday, July 7th?
Friday, July 7th. Let me check with the clerk and make sure she doesn't, that date is not overlaid. She stepped right outside the courtroom. Hold on. You know what? It's one more. Friday, July the 7th is fine. I don't care how big the docket is. One more is not going to hurt us.
No problem. Thank you very much, Your Honor. And I'll speak with my client about logging off.
Okay, so we're going to do July. We're going to do July the 7th at 8:30.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. That's
And-
July
Perfect.
7th.
Thank you very
I
much.
do have a question, just so I'm clear. This will be a pre-trial, correct? Not an adjourned trial?
Yeah,
It'll
pre-trial.
be a
Perfect.
pre-trial.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Ms.
And-
Attorney Bassan, it's good seeing you.
You too, Judge. You all take care and I appreciate it.
All
Thanks,
right, then.
counsel.
Yep. Thank you.
And Judge, if we could release Officer Bentley, he was on that matter.
All right. Officer Bentley, are you out here?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
I know it's been a long day for you because it's been a long day for me. So thank you for appearing and thank you for your patience, sir.
Oh, no problem. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thank you,
All
Officer.
right. We're coming back on July 7th, but you don't have to be there. It's just a pretrial.
Okay.
Now, you want to show up and that's you know. All right, sir. Stay safe out there.
All right. Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
And Madam Clerk, could I go to breakout room with Officer Olson, please?
I can do that. She stepped
Oh.
away, so
Thank you, Judge.
I got it. Officer Olson, let's see. Are you there, Officer Olson? Can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, I know it's been a long day for you, for all of us. Let's see, I got an open courtroom. I'll just put you in breakout room 1.
All right. Actually, too, can Mr. Werbling go in it also?
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Did I leave it? Okay, I got it here. Werbling is in 1 already. Miss Rogers, I'm putting you in 1. And Officer, where did I lose you?
Yeah.
That was Officer who? Oh, Crystal. Which officer was that?
All right, thank you.
Which officer was on this case with Sydney?
What's that, McGee?
I don't know.
Well, the only officer left is Olson, so yes.
Okay.
Yeah, true. From
Yeah.
Your Honor,
Yes, Attorney Gaten Robinson. Boy, you always get the big ones, don't you?
I promise it's a conspiracy.
Well, I'm right here with you.
I think I don't believe you're going to allow anybody else in for the morning. I think the last of the individuals are.
There's no one else coming in at this time. We normally cut that off at 10 a.m.
So can I be excused, please?
If you have nothing else and you just really don't want to stay with us any longer, yes.
I want you to have a wonderful long weekend.
Thank you. I plan to. In fact, yes, I plan to. Thank you so much for wishing me well for a long weekend, and you as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Just hold on, Ms. McGee.
Okay.
You talked to Attorney Werbling earlier, is that correct?
Briefly, yes.
Okay, all right. He's in the breakout room right now. He'll come out shortly, and I believe, well, you will be it because you're the last person now, so.
Right.
Unfortunately, ma'am, there's always someone who's gonna be first and always someone gonna be last. Today, it just happened to be you, so Nothing
I was
personal.
last time too.
Oh, we must like you there. So
I hope so.
let's see.
You good on this last one? You don't need me, right?
I don't know what's the last one.
Oh, okay. With Mr. McGee, I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm gonna run upstairs to see what it is that Carter wants to me.
All right.
They're all back.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Werbeling, Ms. Rogers, how are we gonna proceed on this?
Judge, these are all civil infractions. I have made an offer of as charged for the stationary vehicle or the not yielding to emergency vehicle. The discovery has been produced to the defendant. I believe that there was some sort of issue with that. She's saying it's not the correct discovery. I just viewed it. It is correct to me. So that's the offer as of right now.
Okay,
Well-
and this is Miss, who is it? This Miss McGee case that you're talking about?
That's correct.
All right, Miss McGee?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. The prosecutor says she's viewed the discovery and she said it is the proper discovery for your case. So.
Okay, can you allow me to share my screen because I'm looking at it right now?
Okay.
And it's not. It's at a different
You know
location.
what? I can't. What I can do. Can they share screen in the breakout room?
I think if you enable
Because
it,
I can't view the information for,
Right.
I can't, Miss McGee, I cannot, I need the clerk to come back. She just left. Because she got called up to the front office. So I can't look at anything. What I can do is I can step away from the court for a minute. So I don't view anything. I'll just give you like 5 minutes or so and then I'll come back in.
that'd be great.
And I'll
Thank
let you do it.
Judge.
I'll let you do it right on the screen. Miss McGee, she's gonna show you. You guys can dispute.
Wait.
When I come back in, I'm gonna make noise so you'll know that I've come back in, and so I don't hear anything that I shouldn't hear prior to a trial.
Wait,
Okay.
Judge, before you go, screen share is not enabled.
You know what? I don't know if I can do it because she left and she didn't make me host. I
So,
don't think I
excuse
can
me,
do it as co-host. Yes.
can I get a different court date and I'll just get me my own lawyer? Because I'm looking at the evidence. This is not the location. My car is not in this evidence. Like I received the ticket, that discovery, but the video footage is not of me. It's a different accident with different people.
Okay, let me ask you a question, ma'am. What kind of car do you have?
I have a red Nissan Rogue.
All right.
Well,
Did you see that in the video, Madam Clerk? I mean, Madam Prosecutor?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Well,
So what
you know what? Maybe you're looking at two different things. Maybe you need to send that to her again because maybe she
Wait.
received something else. They
That's
do
fine.
have the discovery. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you another date,
Please.
another pretrial date, and you can send that information and you can verify that she has it.
I can absolutely send it again. I just have one question, ma'am. Did you look, so it does start with the officers are doing a lot of things in this video. It's relevant to your case at about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Did you fast forward that far?
So I watched the whole video. Only thing I have is the meringue auto sales. That's the only video footage that I have. It starts at the meringue. I watched the whole entire video.
Okay, I apologize for that. We'll send what I'm looking, we'll send it over again today. But I agree, I think a new date might be proper.
Okay, I'm going to give you a new pretrial date so we can make sure all the discovery is proper and you have it timely, Ms. McGee. So I'm going to give you a, how much time do we need?
And
The next
also,
pretrial date, I'm sorry.
I'm
What'd you
sorry.
say?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Because also they told me that they were going to send the they had green light footages. They only sent me the video from, it says Officer BENCA 568 Matthew. That's the only footage that I have.
That is correct, Judge. I've produced everything that people have. Very rarely do we have green light footage on traffic matters. I've produced the dash cams that are available on this matter, and it does depict what's relevant.
Okay, well, you just check with the police department, make sure that there is not something else as green light. She said she received something, so.
Well, she
I
mentioned the
don't-
green light the last time when we were in.
Okay, you know what? Let me, I want you to take 5 minutes and then you can share that and I'm gonna come back in the courtroom. I want you to share that just to make sure, Ms. Rogers, that she's looking at the same thing that you're looking at, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
It may not take the whole time, but let me see if I can do the share. Share. Okay, does it look like you can do it now, ma'am?
Let's see.
Can you share? Because when you do it, I'm gonna step away. I can't see any.
I'm trying to see if I can do it now. It says only the host can share in this meeting.
See,
I'll just take
my
a different date.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
yeah,
all right. How about August the 2nd?
that's fine.
Yep, that's
Okay.
fine. Thank you, Judge.
August the 2nd at 8:30 a.m.
Is this for another formal hearing?
Just a pretrial, so we can share that kind of stuff. We don't need a formal hearing. We just something to make sure that all the discovery is proper and you can verify or double check to see that you have everything. Check with your officer in charge.
Yep, I will do that today.
Your
So
Honor.
before we get offline, is there a way that I can correspond with you? Like once I get the video? Because I had to wait until this court day. I didn't have any like information to reach out to say that it was.
Oh, because did the discovery come from Troy Miller, the works in my office?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll send you my email. He's the paralegal here. But I'll send you an email later this afternoon. In my email, my name's Sydney Rogers and my email is Rogers SY. But I'll send you one.
All right.
You have her email address from the earlier discovery request?
Yes, I do. Yep, it pulled up right in my email.
Okay, all right. We'll be back on August the 2nd at 8:30 a.m. Okay, we got an officer speaking. Yes, sir.
August 2nd, I will be on furlough vacation.
Okay. All right. So,
but Judge, we're gonna do it as a pretrial, correct?
Yeah, it's a pretrial. You don't have to be here, officer.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
It's just to make, they're just gonna make sure that they have all the information, okay?
So will I won't be subpoenaed for this, correct?
Not for that, because you won't be testifying on that date. They're just gonna make sure that they have all the information, and then we'll get a trial date.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the difference between what we're doing now and the pretrial?
What were we scheduled for today? We were scheduled for a trial today, right?
Oh, on the little card that came to my house, it said formal hearing or something like that.
Oh, all right. A formal hearing is the same as a trial. It's done less like a trial, but it would be for a civil infraction. Civil infractions are not criminal cases. If it was a criminal case, they would say trial. If it's a civil infraction, it's a formal hearing. But this is where the officer would be testifying today, and it looks and acts, it's conducted just like a trial is. The only difference is in civil infractions, there is no guilty because it's not a criminal case. It's civil infraction, you could be found responsible. And it's just got a different name. But for a lay person, you look at it, it looks just like a trial. It's conducted in the exact same way. You just can't be found guilty. So they can't call it a trial because the trials are only for criminal offenses. This is a civil offense. You understand my explanation?
I do.
Ma'am? Okay, all right. So yes, that's why the officer is here today. But he will not be when you come back just to make sure you have all the information. All right, so you're all set with you on August we said August the 1st at 9:30, correct?
August 2nd at 8:30.
Second, yes, thank you. 8:30.
Yes.
All right.
Judge, is it possible to set this one a little later? I know Miss McGee waited a long time, and if we could do it at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, we can do that. Miss McGee, you won't have to come out as early.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. Well, you're all free to go.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Everyone have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.
See you, Judge.
Oh, I'm gonna run away.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, and let's see. I should have had Crystal make me host before she left. That way.
Right. It's a way you can I forgot how to do it where you can take the host.
Oh, I can go in and take it. I just have to have the information, and it's in my phone. I haven't done it in a long time, but okay. How do I get big screen back?
I know.
Okay, well, we're all set for today. I got to go do Jefferson's afternoon docket.
I know, it's a 3-bagger. Kim told me.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hmm?
That's all right. Kim is here today?
Yes, she'll be your court reporter.
She works in the courtroom or?
Yeah, she will be because it's exams. So she will be in the court.
Okay, all right. What time did they start? Oh, it's 12:33. So I guess I got 1 hour.
See you. Bye-bye.
These days are crazy, aren't they? Was it painful?
Done that?
Was it painful?
Who's calling? That's your phone.
That's mine. I'm calling Cynthia. I just want to double check the date. Hey, that last person, Ciandra McGee,